TinkerCAD tip. If you're into small electronics and single board computers like I am, and like this one here, you'll quite often find yourself in need of making a project box. Here we have an ESP32. This is a model I found on Thingiverse, and I've brought that in. And I want my project box to use M3 screws on top that are countersunk into the lid when I screw the top to the bottom portion of the box. What I've done here is I've also modeled up an M3 screw, gotten all of its dimensions. Let's make a duplicate of this. Bring it over here. We'll blow it apart. This way I can reference some of the basic sizes. For instance, this part of the screw is 2.86 or 3 millimeters. The top portion here is 5.4 millimeters wide, and it's 3 millimeters deep. We'll need all that information when we go to put these holes up here. Now, the basic dimensions of this box are 60 by 120 and 60 in height. So let's go ahead and take this existing box, move it out of the way, and let's start to build a new one. We'll bring in a square here. Now, in order not to mess with the radius and change the dimensions of that, we'll want to change all of our parameters for this over here in the dialog. Let's set the radius to 1. We want the length to be 120, width to be 60, and the height to be 60. And if we look here, we have a little bit of a radius. We could probably increase that. Let's just make it 1.5. There we go. Now we need to hollow out this box, and we can do that quite simply by selecting it, making a duplicate of it. Let's scooch the duplicate over here a little bit. Let's turn it into a hole. Now what we want to do is subtract 6 from all of the dimensions of this hole object. We want all of the walls of our box to be 3 millimeters, all 4 sides, top and bottom. So if we go to length, let's make this 114, make this 54, and the height 54. There we go. Now let's select both of those objects, do an alignment. We'll make the red rectangle the focus of it, align it this direction, and it's aligned that direction. Making sure both of those are selected. We have 2 shapes here. Let's group them together. Now that they're grouped together, let's select that and hit T for transparent. And you can see here that there's now a hollow inside of our project box. T to put that back. Now we need to split this box top and bottom, and there's a simple way to do that. Let's bring out a whole box here. Let's stretch it out, make it bigger than our project box. Bring these in. All right, now we're going to raise that up here, and we want to make sure that where we're splitting this, that there's enough meat in the top or the lid of the box in order to put plastic behind where these screws are going to go. So we don't want to come up too high here. Let's say about there. Okay, making sure that that box is covering the top. Let's zoom out. Let's select both of those. Let's duplicate it and shift nudge the duplicate over. Okay, now on this set over here, let's select the whole box And we're going to grab this height here, and we're going to drag it down. So now what we have here is our top and our bottom. We'll select the two of these, group them together, select the two of these, group them together. For visual's sake, let's change these both to yellow now. There we go. Let's select the bottom part of the box here and align these back together. There we go. And let's go ahead and lift this one up a bit. All right, there's the first part of our box. Part 2 coming up, so follow along for that.